Hey Capricorn, welcome back to the channel, guys. So I am bringing you guys your weekly reading. We're gonna see what is coming towards you guys this week in love. Guys, please keep in mind that these readings are timeless general love readings, so if they resonate, please take what does and leave the rest behind. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell. It allows me to grow more in the channel, and it definitely allows me to connect with you guys energetically. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and see what is the overall energy. What is the overall energy? What is the overall energy here for Capricorn self-worth? So Capricorn, you're in this healing process here. Okay, I feel like for some of you guys, you've been single for a minute, okay? You've been single for a minute here, and this time that you've been kind of doing you and handling your business and just kind of finding yourself in the world, you have grown. I feel like you've matured. You know what it is to love yourself and respect yourself. And now you're in a place where whoever is to come into your life moving forward, they're going to have to love you as much as you love yourself, if not even more. Like this, you're no longer going to settle for people that come in half-assed. Okay, so no offense to anyone out there, but Capricorn, you are in a place where you are financially stable, where you are even a homeowner, where you have reached all these things that you've expected to reach at the point that you're at in your life right now. So the next person to come into your life is going to have the same priorities you do. They will have to have literally close to the same achievements as you do. They don't have to own a home, but they have to have the credit rating to own a home. They don't have to make millions and millions of dollars, but they have to make at least close to what you make, because for a very long time I feel like you gave into other situations, you gave other people, you helped other people, you help people come up, and they have never paid you back, nor have they valued what you've done for them. So again, this time that you've been, sorry, I had to pause the video there, but yeah, no, I just feel like the next person to come into your life, again, they're going to have to bring it, and they're going to have to bring it big, okay? And I'm talking about they're going to have to meet your expectations on so many levels. But this is the reason why you're thinking like this now is because you have already done the relationships where you've never categorized anyone for what they had. Like you were an open book. You tried to help others, and unfortunately others didn't try to help you. So this time around, when in the energy that you're in and in the place that you're in, you're not going to allow just anyone into your life anymore. This person is going to have to bring in as much as you have, okay, if not more. So again, you got this cold and controlled energy. You've been keeping silent. You've been kind of observing, and you've been looking at people around you. Another thing too is that I feel like, to a certain extent here, Capricorn, even though you're doing all this self-love and all this self-healing and stuff like that, please pay a lot of close attention to the emotions that you might still be blocking, okay? Because there's some things that I feel like you are in a good place right now, and you've healed majority of your things, but there's some other things that you might just want to put a little bit of attention in, okay? So other than that, I feel like you've done a lot. You've done a lot to better yourself. And ever since this summer, it's been this life-changing energy for you, where you have picked up new patterns, you have set new goals, achieved new goals, and you have changed things in your life that maybe at one point you never expected to change. But in the situation that you're currently in right now, where you're just focusing on you and you're loving on yourself, I do got to be honest with you that the people that you have removed from your past at this point might even be blocked, or you're completely physically separated from these energies. These people might even be looking at your progression, and they're looking at how you're growing, and they're starting to notice your glow up, but they are too fearful to come towards you and attempt to communicate with you, at least at this moment right now. You're definitely a little bit, I feel like you might be a little bit, you also might be a little bit guarded here, okay? So really work on that heart chakra energy here, because I'm getting an energy here that the next person you meet, you might be a little bit hard on this person because of your past experience. So humble your heart, okay? Yes, you've achieved a lot of beautiful things. You have a beautiful home. You have an extraordinary career. You have a badass car. Your bank account is looking good. Yes, that's all fine and dandy. But the truth of the matter, real abundance is when you are in an emotionally stable place apart from your financial stability that surrounds you, okay? So really focus on those hidden feelings, because they are coming out a lot, and it has to do a lot with the past person that you have blocked. I feel like this person broke your heart, and instead of you focusing on healing that heart, you did focus on self-love, but this is more of a physical self-love aspect, okay? So yeah, just kind of redirect your energies on healing that heart chakra of yours, because there's going to be a sudden shift in your life that is going to happen for you. People that have wronged you in your past are realizing that they've screwed up a good thing with you. For some of you guys, you may end up getting some type of communication from someone from your past, but I feel like this individual that may attempt to reach out to you have done a lot of damage in this relationship, that they might even be afraid to communicate with you, okay? So I feel like there are people looking at you, and they're looking at your glow up, and they're looking at you succeed, and they're looking at you change right before their very own eyes, but there's some type of inner child fear that this person has, that they might hold themselves back from communicating with you, okay? So with this death card, endings and resilience, this transformation that you're currently going through, granted, I'm going to give it to you, you're probably looking the best that you have ever looked, okay? Or you're in the process of this transformational period, okay? But Capricorn, I know that you can very well get in your head and kind of blow your own ego up, and kind of get into this energy where, I hate to say it, and please forgive me, no disrespect, but you might start feeling like you are better than others. Humble yourself and bring yourself back, because I feel like the anger that you kind of harness for this individual from the past is going to push you to do even bigger and better things, because now you're just trying to get even at one point where you want to show them that with or without them, you will always be a successful person. Just don't let it get to your head, okay? I do feel like for some of you guys, it's not necessarily that new love is coming towards you. I feel like your past lovers or your past situation, they're starting to realize how they screwed up a good thing with you. But this can very well get to your head as well. So please don't allow that to happen. I just feel like this week, when it comes to love, it's really going to be focused on love for yourself, okay? It's not going to be focused on somebody new coming in or somebody trying to win you back. It's like the truth of the matter here is, as much as we all human beings want to be in a loving, committed relationship, we must understand that inner love, self-love, love for one's worth is very important to have in these high expectational energies, because as much as you love yourself, the person that's going to come into your life must love you that much or more than that, if that makes sense, okay? So I feel like this week, it's not that someone new is coming in, it's more or less that you have to start focusing on these past patterns. And please understand, this is not a jab at you, or this is not, a low blow, but yes, you are achieving a lot of milestones in your life. You might have lost this massive amount of weight. You got your booty done. You got your boobs done. Something within you has completely changed. But don't let that get to your head, okay? Because at the end of the day, yes, when we recreate our body, or when we get to this place where we feel completely comfortable and healthy when it comes to our physical aspects, sometimes we forget that we still have some work to do within. And I feel like for you this week, it's going to be, apart from the fact that you're focusing on your physical aspect, your finances, your future, your career, focus on what's inside of you too, because that needs to be healed. Because eventually, somewhere along the line, it might not be this week, it could be the following week or a month from now, or maybe even next year, you're going to find someone that is going to want to be with you and is going to love you. But I feel like you're not going to be prepared to receive that person, because you're still going to be dealing with this internal conflict. Like it's this love within you. You have to heal that. And honestly, I know it is way easier said than done, because it took me a while, but you have to be able to forgive these past people for breaking your heart or doing whatever it is that they did to you in order for you to move forward. Okay, so again, it's very important that not only work on yourself, but you work on not only work on yourself, like your physical aspect, but you work as hard as you've worked on the way you look. You got to work inside, okay? Because I feel like, people from your past that could have very well put you in third parties or put you in certain situations or karmic partnerships, they're actually missing you a lot. They're really thinking about you, and they would love to come towards you and reunite with you. They would love to bring something from the past back in and maybe even work on it. They view you as a soulmate, but the way they walked out of your life and the way they did something, they destroyed the shit out of this relationship with this unexpected here. So this tower moment that happened between you and this person, unfortunately, may never be able to be rebuilt. You might not even be able to be this person's friend. But truth be told, they do keep an eye on you. They are, if you were wanting this person to know, if they know what you're up to and what's going on with you, if they've been keeping an eye on you, yes, they have. They are looking at you. They are, okay? But again, you have to take this leap of faith this week. Yes, it's about love, but it's about self-love, okay? You got to love yourself as much as you want others to love you. You got to spoil yourself as much as you would like someone to spoil you. But at the end of the day, you got to be humble in the whole process, okay? It's time for you to take these leaps of faith. You are breaking free from negative cycles, and you're opening up new opportunities, new beginnings, and going into new directions. And as you're doing this, you got to do this in a humble energy, okay? A humble energy, because eventually you're going to find the right one, and this can happen at any given time, and you want to be ready for it, okay? You want to be ready for it, and you want to be in a situation where you're ready to be loved and where you're ready to love somebody else, okay? So I do not feel the need to pull any tarot. I feel like this message is very important for my Capricorns, whom this reading is going to resonate for. This week is all, yes, it's about new love, but it's the way you're loving on yourself and the way you want others to love on you, and being humble about this process, this healing process, okay? So guys, I hope and pray that this gave you some clarity for the week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next week on your next weekly reading, okay? You take it easy. Bye.